Well, as you can see, quite a lot has changed since we saw you last. We have now made it to the coastline. We are just outside the beautiful city of Darwin, and I'm actually going to be leaving the country altogether in the next couple of days. But before we get into that, let's rewind a few days because I just came from Kakadu National Park and it absolutely blew my mind. So we're finally seeing the crocs.
Is launched, it's vibrating through the air, impacting, the vibration shoves it into the body, and then the limb bangs against the spear shaft and reflex to the injury. Every time the limb is banging here, it's tearing away, cutting away the organs, killing the enemy or animal quickly, and we want that to happen.
So this is An Bang Bang Rock Shelter here in Kakadu National Park, and all through the park there's different sites where Aboriginal art is not only really visible, but it's amazing how well it's kept. And this shelter was used by Aboriginals. There's evidence that's been used by them for over 20,000 years, which is absolutely insane, especially in Australia when people think of an old building that's about 100 or so years old. And with this painting and some of the other paintings here, you sometimes notice that there's one painting over the top of another, and apparently that was their custom, that they would use the paintings to tell stories and they could paint over other ones. However, they could never touch up the ones that were already there. So these ones have been preserved how they are, and then there's just layer upon layer. Little guy's a bit tuckered after his swim. Honestly, Kakadu was so amazing. It felt like being on an African wildlife safari. There was one down point, however, and that would be the state of some of the roads. They were extremely corrugated and they did lead to one victim. Oh no. That is my coffee machine on its head. I'm happy to inform you that no coffee machines were killed in the making of this video. Somehow that survived, which is amazing because that was a huge impact for it, but it is still working 100%. Incredible. Okay, now before I jump into these trip details, I want to quickly thank today's video sponsor, which is Audible. I'm actually just downloading another audiobook for this journey because it is going to be a long one. And if you've been following me for years, you know that I've been listening to audiobooks for years and I get them all through Audible. I actually want to talk about one that I just recently finished, which is called The Happiest Man on Earth by Eddie Jacku. It's an autobiography, and at the outside it can kind of sound like it would be depressing because it's about a Holocaust survivor and he really experiences some of the worst things imaginable. However, it is a really truly uplifting story and I encourage you all to have a listen to it. I want to read you a quote from it because I just love it. So this is straight from the book. Eddie said, "A field is empty, but if you put in the effort to grow something, then you'll have a garden. And that's life. Give something, something will come back. give nothing and nothing will come back. Eddie's premise really is that no matter what happens in life, life can still be beautiful, and it is all about being kind, showing kindness and friendships around you. So highly encourage you all to have a listen to that. And if you don't know what Audible is the leading provider of spoken word entertainment all in one place. At Audible, you can find the largest selection of audiobooks. As an Audible member, you'll get 1 credit every month that's good for any title in their entire premium selection. On top of that, you also get full access to the popular Plus catalogue, which is filled with thousands and thousands of audiobooks, original entertainment, guided fitness and meditation, sleep tracks, and also ad-free podcasts. And the beauty of the Plus catalogue is you don't need a credit for any of those, so you can go to absolute town on it, and there's just endless entertainment for you there. If you are considering giving it a go, Audible is offering new members a 30-day free trial. All you have to do is go to audible.com/Ocky or text Ocky to 500 500. Highly recommend it, guys, and if you do, perhaps download The Happiest Man on Earth. You can't go wrong. Okay, I've left you on the hook long enough. Here, Ock. Come here. Yeah. Good boy. Okay, so the trip. This is something that I've been wanting to do for well over a year now. However, because of COVID and everything, it hasn't been possible, and it's only been in the last couple of weeks that really the stars have aligned for everyone involved. And therefore, I kind of had to jump at this opportunity, even though it's not ideal timing for me, being in Darwin, having the van, having Ocky. But I've kind of had a hectic week getting everything lined up to make sure that I could go, because I'm going to be flying over to Canada. It is the first time I will have been there since the end of 2019, and I probably don't really even have to say why that's so important for me to a lot of you guys, but essentially I'm going to be catching up with a lot of people that I really love, that I haven't seen in a long time, and having some much needed time together. So I'm really, really excited about that. I'm only going for just over 2 weeks, and yeah, I'm so happy and grateful to everyone that's helped me make this possible, and I'm just excited to get there. Good afternoon. Well, Ocky and I have spent the last couple of hours packing. He's packing his belongings for the dog sitter. I'm packing mine for the trip. I'm going to show you just what I'm taking, because I think some people would be interested in how much I do pack for a 2-week trip. So here's a quick look. So I've got hats, jocks, socks, noise cancelling headphone, toiletries, got some jeans, shorts and bathers over there. We've got a couple of shirts, my thongs, and of course my passport. Shoes wise, I'm bringing my cons. Then I've also bringing work boots because I want to be put to work over there. Then I've got runners for a bit of exercise. Now for Ocky, he's packed his decapitated croc, leash, ball. That's my singlet, so he can kind of smell me on it. And then of course his bed. Well packed, Ock. And I know Ocky's well-being will be at the forefront for a lot of your minds, especially with me leaving him. And I just want to reiterate that me leaving Ocky is kind of the hardest part of all this for myself, and it's not a decision I made lightly. I kind of made it a deal breaker that I wouldn't go on this trip unless I could find a really good option for looking after him whilst I was gone. Some of you might be wondering why Sam and Jess couldn't do that. They're actually moving on. Plus, it's too much in a small van to have another big dog. Yeah, they offered, and I just wouldn't ask that of them.
See you soon. They're my friends.
He'll be seeing you guys again in no time.
Got me.
All right, Ock, this is it. This is your home for the next 2
Recording
weeks.
complete.
Okay. Well, I think he's going to settle in pretty well here, Tia.
I think so. He's already making himself at home.
You got a front.
Are you guys going to help look after him too, or what?
Oh yeah, we're all always here.
That's it.
He already is
You're just going to live in there, Ock. Be good. See you soon, buddy. Alright, see you guys. Well, I honestly feel so much better about leaving Ocky now because I'm not all that convinced he's going to even notice that I'm gone. He's having a great time already. And if you're interested in leaving your dog in Darwin, Tia, I found her through Mad Paws and she's got great reviews, and you can just tell she's someone that absolutely loves dogs and she takes them for walks every day. She's also going to send updates of Ocky, so couldn't be happier with her, and it's so much nicer than leaving him in a kennel where he's kind of not going to get that attention that he's clearly going to get there. Okay, I am pretty much ready to fly out. I'm going to have one last dinner with Sam and Jess to say goodbye to them because they are going to keep heading west. I am going to catch up to them as soon as I get back. I'm going to be heading that way. I can't believe I'm about to head overseas. Yeah, Samuel. I know you're disappointed because you haven't had much airtime with this video.
Where's this?
Yeah.
Just silence. I just wanted to show you the last meal Jess has whipped up for us. I'm definitely going to miss this for a few weeks.
Ah, you got him.
I did just make a little bit of a down payment for future Max because I've made my bed, because when I do get back in, I get back in at 1 AM, so I'll be able to crawl into that, and I've paid for parking till 9 AM. Well, I am bloody tired, but I have made it through security here at Darwin Airport. I'm on time for my 1:20 AM flight. I've got to fly Darwin to Sydney, Sydney to LA, LA to Toronto. It's over 30 hours total travel time, and I'm already exhausted, so it's not a good start. I just cannot wait to be on the other end, and you might recognize the guy picking me up. Well, we've made it to Canada. 3 flights down, over 30 hours of travel. However, I still have one more leg of travel. I forgot to tell you guys, I've now got a 3-hour bus because my friends I'm visiting first don't live anywhere near an airport. It feels so surreal to be here, but I'm really, really glad I'm back. And look who we have over here.
What's up, buddy? How are ya? Woo! Welcome to Canada, dude.
No. Down. Good boy. This is my friend Max.
This is my friend Max.
Fuck, he's big.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
You're a big boy. How old is he?
He's like a year and a bit.
Good boy. Good boy.
Hey, did we wake you up, Bear?
Did we wake you up? Did we wake you up, my buddy?
Who's that boy? Such a good boy and such a big boy. I am so stoked to finally be at the cabin, finally be here. I know I've probably said that multiple times in the last bit of this video. It has been a long journey and a long time coming. Thank you all for joining me for this one. I'm going to say goodnight here and goodbye for now. Please remember, be kind to yourself, be kind to one another, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.
I know. How you doing?
Far from me now.
Good to have you.
I'm barely hanging. somehow.